Good morning. Hello. My sister and I would joke about how roosters, they always if you talk to them, they look like so shocked that you're addressing them. They're like, oh, how dare you? Oh, but no, welcome. Hello, I am back. The rooster, he is back. It's, I have to say, I'm having some feelings about the fact that, the one day that I decided to come in my pajamas and was in this bummy, dark-ish mood is the day that I had a bunch of people show up to my live. And, and I think probably people that have never seen it before. But whatever, everything goes as it goes. And this is me. I'm here now. And I'm back on track. I am back on track. We are walking in the morning. We are drinking some tea. We're meditating. We're being positive. We are feeling like we can do it. And check it out. I'm a little late this morning because I put my green man back up. Got my green man back. So, yeah, feeling not too shabby today. Here we are. This is the Book of Awakening, and I read from it every single day. I show up in whatever shape or form I'm in at the time, as you all saw yesterday. And today, I'm here and queer and ready to get in gear. Okay, September 15th says, questions put to the sick. Number 3. When was the last time you told your story? Question put to the sick by a Native American medicine man. When was the last time you told your story? Stories are like little time capsules. They carry pieces of truth and meaning over time. Whether it is a myth from 4,000 years ago or your own untold story from childhood, the meaning waits like a dry ration. Only by the next telling does it enlarge and soften to become edible. It is the sweat and tears of the telling that bring the meaning out of its sleep as if no time has passed. It is the telling that heals. Often we repeat stories, not because we are forgetful or indulgent, but because there is too much meaning to digest in just one expression. So we keep sharing the story that presses on our heart until we understand it all. I remember my first fall in love, how deep the fall and how painful the landing. When it was over, when she left me for other loves, I was devastated. Throughout my college days, my sadness was a wound that needed air, and each telling of my story, though even strangers grew tired of hearing it, each telling of her sudden eyes and her sudden leaving was a stitch that healed the wound in my heart. And when my mother-in-law lost her husband of 55 years, when I sat with her 2 weeks later, after all the flowers and speeches, she stared into that moment of his passing and told me over and over of his last breath and of finding him slumped in his chair. At first, I thought her adrift, but realized this was how she was trying on the meaning of her grief. Like a shaman or monk, she was chanting the mantra of her experience until its truth was released. Imagine how many times Paul told the story of being knocked off his horse by God. He did so most likely because with each telling he was brought deeper into revelation. Or how many times Moses told of his meetings with God. He did so, I imagine, because with each telling he saw God more clearly. Or how many times Lazarus told of being brought back to life by Jesus. He did so, no doubt, because with each telling he was brought deeper into his reawakening. The truth is that though we think we know what we are about to say, the story tells us and saves us in the same mysterious way that breathing is always the same but different. Nobody's here today. I'm here by myself. You have to make sure that you're present when you're telling the story, though. I think that's the difference. Sometimes I don't 100% agree with whatever Nepo's saying. He probably knows, but like, able to seeing and feeling things different. Sometimes I think stories are too sacred and precious to be shared over and over and over again. They lose their meaning. I know some stories of my own that I felt like I told them too many times, that they're not precious to me anymore. So, yes and no, Nepo, this time. Sit with a trusted loved one and take turns. Meditate on the markings of your heart, markings on your heart. Pick one marking and watch how it changes as you breathe. After a while, tell the story of how you came to have this mark on your heart and how it affects you today. There are too many. And I think as a very sensitive human being, it was just over and over and over again as a small child. And as a child, such a freaking chaotic upbringing. So much dumped on me. Small little child had to interpret so much that a child shouldn't have to. Had to carry so much weight of the ones who were meant to care for me. All the while, do it with a smile. No one could understand when anything was wrong with me, when I felt sad or scared. They didn't have the time or the patience or ability, probably, because I didn't know what I was as I was. So, anyways, we're healing. Okay, the nature of infinite love and gratitude. Okay. This is the card that was on top that I saw. So I'm just going to look at it. It says, passion. Passion. Passion sustainably fuels the engine of my will. to live true to my highest self. I am passionately flowing through life as life is passionately flowing through me. I just feel a lot of things, okay? And have been blocked for so long. Gosh. Here we go. It's time. It's time to be free. Time to be me. Time for our song. Okie dokie. Well, hopefully this video doesn't get taken down for... Okay, here is going to be a example of how the rooster can fucking pull something out of his butt when he's feeling a little bit down. So let's see how he does. The song is like the most inspiring song probably ever. Listen. There's all sorts of privilege. Okay? There's all sorts of privilege. There's all sorts of oppression. Maybe I don't look like somebody who's been oppressed because I'm white, because I'm attractive, because I have a home. But in my heart, I guess as a trans non-binary person, I was never really allowed to be me. People say do your best, but they want the best that they see of you. They want the best that they can imagine. What is your best? Anyways, here I am being a fool. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all the scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharp words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. But far away, 'cause today I won't let this shame sink in. We are bursting through the better pain. Wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown mine. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. This is me. Fuck! I am gonna have a good attitude about this. I am. This is me. Frickin' dragging myself through the mud of experience, because that's what it is like for me right now. It's how it feels. And I'm doing it. That's all we can do. And I said I was going to show up here every single day, so I do. And I read for y'all. This is me. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. Everyone is someone. If you ever feel down, all you have to do is say, because the dawn is here. Wake up, everybody, all of us, Cass, the Rooster, everybody, to who you are. Who is it? Who are you?